Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm tired of doctors playing with my nuts. Uh, this week we're doing our number four favorite comic book company. So that'll be number four out of five. My number four favorite company right now is Dynamite. They were established in 2005. Uh, they mostly deal. They start off with zombie one. Evil Dead was their main start off point, and since then they've been slowly moving along with their own comics. Um, some of the comics I read from them are my favorite comic, The Boys, and I know this is an older issue, but this is just the coolest cover in the whole world. Like I want a poster of this cover. Uh, I also get right now Highland Laddie, which is basically part of The Boys. It's a six-parter. I also read Project Superpowers, which is Alex Ross' creation, basically, where he took a whole bunch of unlicensed superheroes from the past and brought them back as a superhero team.
They're
And
all like Golden Age or pre-Golden Age.
really good story. It's up to 24 issues have been done, right? Yes, 12 and 12. And he
And
does,
two issue zeros.
oh, so 26 issues. And they do like Black Terror is also a comic that's tied in with it, and then they did a whole bunch of foreshotters with uh,
Death Defying Devil,
Devil, the girl.
Masquerade,
Uh,
and I actually think Black Terror had a foreshotter and it turned into a full run.
yeah, I think there was one other, but I can't recall. They also do like RoboCop. I don't read that. They do other
I'm not
ones.
sure Robocop's good though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
I haven't seen it in a store in a couple of months now.
yeah.
Could just not be getting ordered, but I don't know if they're still doing it. I haven't seen it in the food for a while.
They're a fairly new company, started in 2005, and they also went through DDP for a while before they became Dynamite on their own. They've done crossovers with Image, they've done crossovers with DC, and now they're doing another crossover with Marvel. They've done this is their second one. They did Zombies, Marvel Zombies with Ash.
It's their third one.
Oh, this is their third one.
There was a previous Invaders one as well as the one that's running.
Uh, so I really enjoy them, although I only get really just the boys and I read Project Superpowers through them. But the writing's solid, and although the boys were part of Wildstorm for a while before Wildstorm's like saying they're too controversial, I'm glad they're over at Dynamite. Dynamite is growing strong in my opinion. They're good writing, good art. I enjoy them. What's your number four?
Zeniscope. I don't get much through them, but what I do get, I really, really, really like. Um, it was actually in my top five books. It was number two, I do believe, which is Neverland. Um, Other things I get through them are all the Wonderland books that will come out, and some of the other Grimm fairy tale books as well, as long as they're actually based off a fairy tale. I won't get them if it's just part of the continuous Grimm fairy tale story. I only care about the ones that are based off an actual fairy tale, like the Big Bad Wolf one, all that. Um, I like their art a lot, especially their cover art. I think it's very crisp and clean looking. Sometimes it can look a little bit computerized though, which I don't really care for. Um, and the other problem I have with the company is release dates. They just don't care. But I think that they're a good, solid company, and I think that they're showing improvement. I think that their books are getting better, not worse, and I think that they're getting better about releasing things on time. There are some books that just don't seem to come out. Like I do believe they put out Sinbad,
Yeah,
and Sinbad just like seems to not ever come out. But for the most part, I think they're improving. They also ran a western I was reading. I believe it was them. Salem's Daughter was through them. I thought that was a decent read, um, and I really, really enjoyed earlier this year the end of Escape from Wonderland. That's probably how I got them up to my number four instead of knocking them down to an honorable mention because I didn't have enough books. I realized I read a lot of books throughout this year through them. Just right now, I'm only getting really two. But Neverland is one of my favorite books that I'm reading, so I'm just gonna have to say that they're a top five for me right this moment. Actually, my number five probably just got knocked down to almost my number 10 because I changed up the books I'm reading. So the list could change at any given moment.
Yeah, with the titles that come
Yeah.
out. And, yeah.
So some of the companies that I didn't think I was going to be getting too many books from, I added. Dark Horse, I stayed still because I actually took one away and added one. So it's like, and I do believe I added another Boom book. So Boom, I actually now get more things than I get through Dark Horse, which Dark Horse was my number five. So I guess my new number five would be Boom.
Hey, Boom's my number five. Where are you now?
So just kind of a weird thing. I just thought I'd point that out that these lists aren't like
Set in stone.
Set in stone. They're not standbys. If you like a book, don't try to read just one company. Just read what you like, and whatever company you end up getting from. Each company tends to stick to certain themes a little bit. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like Image seems to stick to we don't release things on time. Boom seems to release a lot of book-based or movie-based things.
Dynamite does like a lot of books and
like
movies.
Yeah,
too.
and Dynamite seems to like to revitalize characters.
The Last Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lone Ranger is actually
yeah.
one of their good sellers.
Vertigo, is more adult. Icon's more adult. DC, has all the heroes everybody loves, and they like to kill them and bring them back.
Yeah, they did again.
Marvel likes to be slightly over dramatic.
Soap opera.
So they all have their own themes. Zeniscope likes boobs.
Yeah, but I don't read Zeniscope, but they are nicely drawn. My wife reads, I think, every one of them, and they look pretty. The covers look nice.
The nice thing is most of the Zeniscope books, the cover art is relative to the inside art. Some of them it's just not true. I mean, some of them it's not like that, but for the most part, their books, the cover art is relative to the inside art. So what you see on the cover, when you're like, oh, that's a pretty cover, and you pick up that book and then you open it, you don't go, oh.
Or the cover fools you.
Yeah. So that's I think Zeniscope is a growing company, and I think that they're getting better.
Zeniscope shot glass. Yeah.
And they seem to be branching out from just doing the Grim Fairy Tales.
Yeah, they did that science fiction one, strange
sci-fi fantasy. Yeah. I actually think it's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
They did, like I was saying, that Western. They're finally branching out, and I think they're going to be a successful company. I actually think that they could be a top 5 company if they just can manage to put their books out on time.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm practically done. I'll give Dynamite out of 10 stars, 7.5, 8 stars.
I'm not going to star my company.
You're not going to star it?
No. I mean, they're on my top 5, but I just don't know how to rate a company. I guess they're doing what they want to do. I don't know how to rate a company.
All right, well, that's our closing for our number 4 favorite company out of 5. We'll do one sometime next week. See you around.